Hello, it's Mr. Moncrief. I've had a bunch of questions about certificates, award certificate printing, and I'm going to share with you how I do it right now. Basically, it's Google Docs. I have a spreadsheet with the teacher's name, the subject, and the students that they chose. I copy what I need into a separate spreadsheet, just name, subject, student name. I use an add-on called Autocrat, which is basically a mail merge system, and I've already run the system, so these populated automatically. If I come down here, I can show you real quick kind of how it works. Basically, it's asking where's the data and where's the template. The template looks like this, very basic. These here are where the data goes. It's how the program identifies where to put the data. So over here, it's still loading. Here, just cancel that. Autocrat, launch. May take a second. There we go. The teacher awards here. You can set up several different merges, but this is the one that I'm using right now. Basically, looking at this teacher name, this subject, that name, putting it in that template. No. And then you run it. I got it. You run the program, and it will create a document for each line. So basically, it's going to take the data, put it in here, and then save it as a PDF or Google Doc, however you want to do it. I wish this was working right now so I could show you, but it's pretty straightforward. It's basically choose your spreadsheet, choose your columns, choose your template, and then run. And there we go. So like this sheet that I'm looking at right here, the subject headers, the teacher, the student, the subject, this ties into the teacher, the student, the subject over here. And that's fine. Just let's save. And then it's like file naming. How do you want these documents to look once the file is made? So I call it Teacher Student Award, number 1, because I'm just doing the one student column. And in the file name, I have the student's name, the teacher's name, and the subject, so they're easy to identify when I go looking for them. I'm making them as PDFs, not Google Docs, because they're super easy to print once I download them. There's some advanced settings down here, like we're going to create 100 documents. Where do you want to put them? Well, I made a folder in Google Docs for them to go to. This folder is over here, and basically once it finishes running, once Autocrat finishes running and creating all of these documents, you're going to see in the folder stuff like this: teacher awards for the student, from this teacher, for that subject. And these are all PDFs. So I'm going to do this for my teacher awards. I'm going to do this for perfect attendance. I'm going to do this for AB honor roll, A honor roll. I'm going to have folders for each one of these. I'm going to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of documents automatically created by Autocrat. And it's going to save me a ton of time because I'm not doing it by hand. But when it comes time to print them, there's kind of another step. You download the folders. You can download a whole folder to your computer as a zip file. It'll have all the PDFs inside of it. When that happens, when I get there, I will open up the folder using Finder. Just for example, like here's a folder. Okay, I will highlight 15 to 30 at a time, and I will drag them to the printer. So I can open up the printer dialog box for the printers and scanners. I can open up a printer dialog box for the copy room printer downstairs, and basically there we go. I'll grab these 16 documents, pretend they're PDFs and certificates, and I'll drag them down here to a printer to print. And I can do 15 to 30 documents at a time. I can do that rapidly, and it'll just spool up, and then the copier will automatically print all those PDFs, and I'm done. So that's how I'm doing this. Feel free to steal it, copy it. I can share the documents with you. I can show you how to use Autocrat. I can show you how to download. I can show you how to highlight and send to a printer. It seems like a lot of work, but it's so much faster and easier than doing it by hand one at a time. So I hope that helps. And if you're confused, email me, moncriefd@lisd.net, or on Twitter @Mr. Moncrief. Have a wonderful day.